Hey everyone, my name is Chelsea. If you read the title of this video, you already know what I'm talking about. I don't want to make this a rant because I'm assuming if you are not an ignorant idiot, you know how I feel and you're feeling the same way. Yesterday was the election, and a piece of literal human garbage will become our president. A person who is racist, sexist, homophobic, ableist, if that's a word. Basically, someone who is against all people who aren't white, straight, cis men. He basically thinks everyone else is lower than him, they don't deserve rights. He objectifies women. And what scares me the most about this is not necessarily him, it is what he represents. It is the way he kind of, by having him in power, by having him be the president of our country, is making it okay for people to continue to be ignorant and racist, to be racist and sexist and homophobic, and he is making it okay. When people see that someone like him can be in power, he's perpetuating white supremacy. The thing that upsets me the most is seeing how many people are terrified for their lives right now. I am white, and that gives me a lot of privilege. When people tell me it's going to be fine, they're also white, and it's going to be fine for white people, because we're not going to immediately see like the backlash of it. It makes me terrified because I know that the things that I'm feeling are so much worse for people of color, for Muslims, for immigrants. I share that struggle a bit because I'm a woman, because I'm not straight. I feel like I need to apologize to all of those people. I'm like ashamed. I want to try to do what I can. Personally, if I wasn't a feminist before I am now, I mean, I was already a feminist, but I'm ready to protest. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to stand up for violence that I see. I'm ready to do what I can, whatever I can, as an individual person to make this right again. I don't know how yet. I would like to maybe volunteer at the local LGBT community center. I don't have money, so I can't donate. I want to learn as much as possible, learn about the history, learn about the oppression of people. Our country was raised on racism and sexism so that I can fight back against it. Anyone who is awake to the fact that this is wrong, what is happening, can agree with me that we need to make a change and that we need to all come together to try to fix this, work together in order to overcome the hatred and the white supremacy. I'm not well versed in stuff like this, honestly. I know enough, obviously. I want to learn what I can do to help. Again, I don't see the effects of it immediately on myself because I don't have to go out and worry that someone might do something to me. Because, I'm white. I don't look like a lesbian. I'm not dealing with that kind of hatred that other people might be dealing with. And so obviously this whole thing affects me a bit differently. But it does affect me, and more than anything, it upsets me to see other people being treated badly, and it's okay now because we will be having a president who reinforces these fucking messed up ideas. That's basically everything I have to say about this. I've been going back and forth between crying about it, especially thinking about children whose parents might not be legal, and Muslim people who are afraid to even go outside, that have to go against their religion in order to stay safe. It upsets me so much. Once the crying is done, once the grieving for this country's sanity is done, there's just anger and a realization that we need to fix this, because maybe this is what our country needed. Unfortunately, maybe we never learned our lesson from all those years of slavery, segregation, oppression. Apparently we didn't learn our lesson. And so now this is what we're getting. That's all I have to say. If you voted for Trump or are a supporter of his, then I don't want to talk to you. You can unsubscribe if you're subscribed to me. If you're offended by this because of that, fuck you, I don't care. If you're offended by any of this and you're a person of color or anyone else, let me know what I said to offend you so that I can, not do that, because that's obviously not what I want to do. I only want to help because I am someone who will be affected by this. So that's all I have to say. This is a depressing ass video, and what I have to say to Trump and all of his supporters: fuck you. We are better than this. Things are gonna change. You will never be my president.